If you enjoy the video and my content, please consider supporting my channel over on Patreon at patreon.com/katydidart. Thanks so much! Hello, my adorable squidlings. It is Katie here, and today it is time to open up another Artsnacks box. I cut this open, and apparently if you toss it, it pops open. So, this is January 2019's Artsnacks box, and I hope you all are super excited, because I am. And I say that in every video, but like literally I'm always super excited to open subscription boxes. If you don't know what the Artsnacks box is, I have information in the description below as well as a link to where you can go check them out. I'm not being sponsored by Artsnacks. I buy this box every month and I love it, but I also hate it because I tend to get a lot of fine liners and that's kind of annoying. So I do know that they teased some paint in this month's box, so I'm very excited for that. And this box is literally opening itself, so I'm just going to go ahead and find out what is inside. So first box of the new year. First up, we've got the menu card, and I'm going to set that aside. And then everything else is the items in the box. Well, there's another little card down there, but I don't know. We'll get to that when we get to it. So the first thing on top is a Legion Stonehenge Aqua Cold Press Heavy paper. We've got 5 sheets in this little sample pad. They always send these as little bonuses, and I quite enjoy them, so excited to test this out. I love Legion paper. They just make some great stuff. Then we've got 2 golden fluid acrylics in ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. The nice thing is they've got some pigment and light fastness information on the front, and then on the back they've actually got a little chart to denote how transparent or opaque it is, matte or glossy, thin or thick, and then low or high tinting, which I think is really cool. This one has it too, and it's just really cool to compare the two and see, you know, that this one's really highly opaque, but this one's kind of in the middle between both, so it's like semi-opaque. But I think that's really cool, and something I never knew that these had. These are going to roll literally everywhere. Wow, it made me a liar. They didn't roll everywhere. Alright, everything else is in this, but I want to take a look at whatever this little card thing is. So this is King Art. Oh, cool. Well, hey, I'm going to give you guys a little thing. If you want to take 40% off site-wide, use the code Artsnacks40. I don't know when this expires, but go to that website, kingartco.com/artsnacks. Nice, nice. I actually might check this out myself, because your girl could always use some more art supplies. I literally don't need new art supplies. Anyway, let's open this up. This feels fairly thin. Oh, we got a paintbrush. Yay, paintbrush. Oh, and we got a fine liner. I swear to God, I'm going to throw a fit. We get fine liners in every box. So, the first thing I want to talk about is a premium #2 original gold. Oh, this is by King Art. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. This is a #2 round. Very nice. Looks like a golden tackle-on. Oh, love this. Gonna try to put it back in the little sleevey thing. And then last but not least, we actually have a Stabilo Sensor F. I guess the F stands for fine liner. And this is what it looks like. So it's just like your typical fine liner. It's in black. Yeah, typical fine liner. I don't really know what else to say about it. I did have a candy in this box. It got literally devoured by ants. I have sugar ants. And I didn't even get a chance to open the box. And I was like, why are there ants all over this box? Yeah, they got to my candy, but if you want to know what it was a lifesaver. I was very sad. However, I think it was cherry, so I wasn't that sad because I hate cherry, but anyway. And then, little menu card over here. This is not centered at all. Let's fix that really quick. Alright, that's a little better. So here's everything that we got in the box. Recap, we got a Stonehenge Aqua Cold Press Heavy, like little sample paper of 5 sheets, a King Art #2 round brush, a Stabilo Sensor black fine liner with the F tip, and then we have 2 golden acrylics in ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. Plus, there's a little discount code for, again, anybody who wants to use it. It just came in the box. It wasn't intentional that I was going to share it, but yeah. Overall feelings before I've used the supplies. I'm excited about everything. I'm not the biggest Stabilo fan. I don't know, just every product I've tried by them just leaves me wanting more kind of thing. I don't know. It's not the brand itself. It's just every time I try something from them, it's not my favorite, if that makes any sense. Very excited for golden paints. Always love getting something from them. New paintbrushes are always nice, and then Legion always makes great paper. So the only meh at the moment for me is this, but that could change between here and filming the art part of this, so we shall see. But for now, we're going to go ahead and go into an illustration, and I'll talk to you further about using these art supplies, and I guess we could just see what we can create. Alright, now it is time to swatch out all of these different paints. I do want to let you all know that I know I sounded a little sick at the beginning of the video. I did film this quite a while ago when I got the box. However, I am no longer sick, so that's good, right? So yeah, like I said, I'm just swatching everything in the box out. I said the paints, I meant everything in the box. And I found out that that Stabilo pin is not waterproof, and I thought it was just because when I had swatched it, because it was kind of immediately after I'd put it down, but I came back like a week or two later and did the same thing, and it is not waterproof at all. It bleeds a lot, so that is something you'll want to keep in mind. So, funny enough, this piece was actually supposed to be my practice piece, and I liked it so much that here it is. You guys get to see it, and this is the final piece that I'm going to be working on. Just a little portrait, but I thought I would play around with a little bit of a messier look and just kind of, you know, tweaking some things in my art style and just kind of experimenting, I guess. But there is something I do want to talk to you all about. I didn't plan on it, but I had a few of you request that I do a second run on my Zodiac calendars, so those are available for pre-order again from now until the 31st of the month. If I do not get 10 or more orders, I will not be reprinting them. However, if you do get one and we don't reach that threshold, I'll just be refunding you, so it'll be like it never happened. So if you are interested, tell all your friends. If you're interested, go to the page. I'll have it linked on the screen. Go check it out and pre-order it so we can do a second run. There is going to be one difference to my second run, and that is going to be all of the calendars are going to start on Monday instead of Sunday. So yeah, that's the only difference though. All the pictures will be the same, the Zodiac characters and all that good stuff. So, and they will all still be hand embellished, and if you pre-order, you will still get a sticker of whatever Zodiac character you want. So go check that out. Link again will be on the screen. It'll also be in the description below. But anyway, let's talk about the things. So earlier in the video, I didn't really give you a price breakdown like I normally do. Just wasn't feeling it this week. So the Stabilo fine liner is a $2 retail. The golden fluid acrylics are between $6.69 to $7.09 each. The King Art Golden Tackle-On brush is $8.99 retail, and then the Stonehenge paper is actually a bonus item. They don't give you a retail price on that, which I find is kind of annoying. But if you add up the prices of all of the items, and if you add the lower price range of the two fluid acrylics, that brings you to about $24.37. Now, I don't really know how much to price the Stonehenge bonus paper on. I usually just do $1 or $2, so we'll just go with that. So overall, though, the price of the box is still relatively good. It's only a few bucks more, you know, but it's still more than what most people would pay for this unless you pay for shipping. Overall feelings of the box after using it, I'm really happy with this particular box. It's been a while since I've been this happy with an Artsnacks box. I feel like the past few boxes had been nothing but fine liners, and it just really got annoying after a while, but they included some paints and a really nice paintbrush, and I think it justified this box a little bit better. I will say that this paintbrush didn't seem to hold too much water. I believe it is an acrylic paintbrush though, so it is not supposed to hold a ton of water, but I did find it kind of annoying that it was getting dry, and even my acrylics, I was dry brushing and it was really irritating. But the brush itself is really nice. It has a really nice snappiness to it that I appreciate. And it didn't even stain, which I found really interesting. I am in love with the two colors that I got, both Burnt Sienna and Ultramarine Blue, because I don't know if you know this, but if you mix those two colors together, you get a wonderful black, and it was a nice little addition to my painting. Plus, you do get a black, but it's like, it has inflections of the burnt sienna and the ultramarine blue, and I just find it really nice. And I don't know, so I had a lot of fun painting this piece. And for all my patrons, this is going to be one of your mini prints that you're going to be getting for this month. I was going to go with the theme of the month, which is circus, and like I said, this is my practice piece, and I loved it so much that I had to make it something for you guys. So whenever you guys get January's Patreon reward pack, this will be your mini print, or at least one of them. I like to do 2, so we'll see what the other one is. But anyway, this part of the piece is me just kind of blocking in. I'm pretty much done with it outside of just the minor details and the rest of the blocking. I decided to do a little bit of a shorter hair design for this, and I was not disappointed. I think she's really cute. I wanted her to be slightly androgynous, which is nice. I have really been liking the androgyny look lately. I don't know, I think people that are androgynous are absolutely amazingly gorgeous, and oof. So anyway, she's also like that hot goth chick that you just want to date. Yeet. But like I said, overall happiness of the box is, I don't know, I don't usually rate these boxes, but for me this one was a solid 7. I am a lot happier with this one. Hoping next month will be just as good. Who knows? I just don't want like a box of pins again. I really don't. I'm Palettefull Packs. You'll be seeing that in about a week. They spoil me every month with things that are not pins, and so I'm getting spoiled. So yeah. But yeah, last thing I wanted to mention is the fine liner here. I mentioned earlier in the video how I'm not the biggest fan of Stabilo products. This one was actually really nice. Outside of it bleeding a lot with water, which I usually fine line last anyway, so it's not that big of a deal for me. It was actually really nice. The nib was really nice too, and I really liked how I lined this piece, so I'm really happy with it, and it's the first Stabilo product that I actually really like, so yay for that. Of course, I couldn't do anything without using my Uniball Signo pin, just to add some final details, because your girl can't live without it. But yeah, this is a look at the final piece. Thank you all so incredibly much for watching. Doing one video a week is very strange for me. I feel like I'm slacking. But anyway, if you're interested on seeing more from me, there is links in the description below to my social media. And Patreon, I post there literally all the time, so if you're interested in that, you should check it out. So yeah, until next time, my adorable squidlings, toodaloo!